Prop Farms Competition December edition. So being the first week of the competition as it was running, we managed to close the week with 1 hour basically. Since I'm risking 1 hour, that's $500 to target $10,000. So in this 1 hour, I lost it in 3 trades that I'm about to talk about them, but not really much, since I've done the analysis of all these trades at my trade recaps video that I've just uploaded, so you may go and check out the executions on these 3 trades. So I didn't do much on this previous week since it was an NFP week, so price tend to be shaky, not to have a clear direction on where it wants to go, as the market players are waiting for the news and see the reaction of the news, as I myself again don't trade before the news. I usually like trading after the news. So I was just on the sidelines waiting to see what Friday will provide for me to be able to execute. So coming on Friday, which was on the 6th, I managed to see a position, but it didn't end up being a profitable one, so I took my loss and I just closed the platform and wait for this week and see what I'll manage, or rather I'll be able to get on this week. So there are 3 trades that are executed, one being the Euro USD one, which I've also related it on the weekly reflections. I've explained the reasons why I executed that trade, which was the first trade on this week that I executed on a Tuesday. Then on a Thursday I executed another US 100 or Nasdaq, and on an NFP I executed another trade, but I didn't manage to secure a win on these 2, so we're still soldiering on. So in regards to the trading plan that I highlighted on the last episode of November competitions, looking at my trade plan coming to this month and the first week, basically I have to risk $3,000 each and every week, and this being the first week, I've not utilized my risk to the full, meaning that I've not risked all the risk that was available for me through the end of the week, and because of the reasons of the news that was coming up, and I've already talked about it. So coming on to this week, I still have that threshold, that risk of 3,000 to lose this week. I won't carry over the 2,500 that I've not utilized for last week to carry it over to this week. I won't do that. So I'll just stick to risking 500 again per day. So coming on to this week, again we still have news that are piled up. We have CPI, PPI, then again there's a Euro rate news that will be coming later on during the week. So it's still a tricky week. Not much can happen once again upon that week, so I'll still be cautious. Today being a Monday, I'll see if I can get retracement on the NFP price action that happened. If I happen to get something, then I'll execute. If I don't get something, then I'll just be on the sidelines. Again, there's a Euro USD trade that I'm out looking at to see if something pans out, then I'll execute. If nothing comes around, then I'll just be on the sidelines waiting to see. So just trading my plan as I outlined on my trade plan, and I'm keen on being disciplined on following that plan that I came up with, because it didn't just come out of nowhere. It's a plan that I came up with in regards to the results that I got last month. So I'm looking on to improving on whatever I did last month, carrying it on to this month, and probably come out positively with having changed something, not positively in terms of profit, but in terms of the behaviors. Putting the bad behaviors aside, continuing on practicing on good behaviors as I proceed ahead. So there was nothing much on this previous week, only 3 trades that I took, and all of them ended up being losses. But again, the losses were well taken, so I'm happy about that. So waiting to see what this new week will hold, having in mind it's a very short month. I only have 3 weeks remaining, this week, next week, and next week but one. So we'll see what will uphold in these coming 3 weeks. So again, the plan is not to lose the competition, meaning not to have a loss of 10,000. So as long as I'm within that 10,000 margin, I'm okay for the challenge, because losing the challenge is closing with a 10,000 loss. So that is my red line. So I'm looking not to cross that line, rather I'm looking to hit my target, which is 10% or 10,000 K. That will be it again for this proper competition episode 1 of this December edition. Wait and see what this week will hold, then